Hey everyone, it's Patrick with Univium. Today I'm just going to show you how to manually build a CRM in Airtable. And really, this is something you can do a lot quicker with the AI feature on Airtable. But I'm going to show you how to do it manually, just so you can kind of get a feel for how to interact with Airtable, how to do different things, different features, and that sort of thing. Because the customization of Airtable is really one of the main benefits. So in your workspace, you're going to click Start from Scratch um, and just go from there. And I'm working off of some notes I had typed up on how I want to structure this. Again, I'm going to try and just keep it as simple as possible. So give me just 1 second. Uh, so we're going to create some tables. Just a second. This contacts, companies, um, contacts, companies, and we're going to want deals. And you'll see it actually calls each record something similar to what the table name is, deals, and tasks. Okay. Um, then we're going to go ahead and start editing these columns on here. So name is fine. I'm going to get rid of, I guess I'll keep notes and keep status. Shift left. We're going to want email for sure. We're going to want email, phone. Do phone, company, status, notes. So next one is going to be company. And so this is what you call a linked record. And this is one of the things that makes it easier to manage data in Airtable is linked records. So we're going to link to companies. And so allow linking to multiple records. Yeah, because the contact may be associated with more than one company. We're going to skip that. Status, we can update later. So let's just put in some mock data. Personally, I might do like a first name and last name field to have better data management, and then I could do a formula to kind of concatenate those together. But just for this example, I'm going to just do this. And I could import this data, but since this is just a quick example with mock data, I'm just going to put this in there. Forget you can't. Yeah, you can't drag and drop an Airtable. Let's see, what do we want the, that's one of the things that is good about Google Sheets, not a lead. We'll put some better statuses there later. You know what? We're going to add a default option is everyone's a lead. Now you may have contacts that are not leads, but again, okay. No, you can drag it down. Forgot that. And we have notes for companies. Let's just add some names in there for now. Get rid of that space. Notes assigning. Don't need that. What else do we need? We need, I guess we could do, so let's just show you kind of what this, we could do industry. You can turn the colors on and off. Let's just leave them off for now. So default option is other. And then, so yeah, so now you can go in if you want to link, someone to a company, you can do that, which is really helpful. For deals, let's see, of course, we have our deal name there already. We'll leave the notes, get rid of this. For status, let's do prospects. See, that's the cool thing is you can customize all this. Let's do something like that. One lost. Okay. Yeah. Um, or would that be stage? We'll leave it as status. That's fine. You add a date, close date, and now this is all the back end stuff. It gets a lot better once you get to the front end. So we'll do that. Close date. I could do a formula where this defaults to a certain number of days in the future, I think. Um, you may need a paid version for that. I'll do that for now. Add some deals. In there just for example. And then now, of course, there is a better way to, if you have all your data, already configured, if you match up the column names or just the order of the columns, there is a way to import data in here. It's just been a minute since I've done it. And yeah, look, here you go. Import from CSV, import from Excel, etc. Or you can even just copy and paste. So yeah, there is a better, quicker way to do it. Just to kind of show you manually. Let's see what else there is. I'm recording on Loom and the pause video button went away, but we'll find it later. There it is. I want to make sure I'm not going too long on video. Deals. Oh yeah, this is important. We want to do value of the deal. We want to do, let's just leave that for now. Keep it simple. Something like that. Then we can do tasks. Task name, assign to. Yeah, I guess we could do assign to on here. Oh, because you can have different users. Let's just change this. So if you have multiple users on your workspace, you can choose who to assign it to. Let's just do single select. Okay. Save that. Let's say we don't need a default on that one. Task name. Yeah. Definitely want a due date. Can include as well include the time. think that should be good coloring. Let's just make it by default, everything is low. Okay. And then, okay, so we need to add those relationships. So let's say contacts are related to companies, companies are related to deals. So we're going to do links, deals. Yeah, my contacts are there. I like to have, let's do this. I think I like to have all my linked records at the end there. And let's just say all, oh, look, let's rename base. You can change the color too if you like. And let's say all tasks are associated with deals. And each task can be associated with, let's just say, okay, this task should only be associated with one deal. So now we'll have that. But you can also associate, let's just for the fun of it say, okay, well, we want tasks to be able to be associated with a deal and a client, or just a deal or just a client. So let's do, sorry, companies. And so, this kind of acts as like what you would do, I don't know, using an XLOOKUP or VLOOKUP in Google Sheets. Do the same one there. And so, draft proposal for this one, right? If you want, you could say, okay, well, this one, maybe there's not a deal associated with it. Maybe the task is to make a deal, that sort of thing. So yeah, so that's kind of how you put together the back end of the database. I won't go too much into the interfaces, but just to kind of show you, yeah, let's do this. Interfaces, let's just start with deals. I'll use a briefcase. Now, I really like this record viewer right here, record review. You can do lots of good stuff. You can do a list, you can do a gallery, Kanban if you're managing projects, probably use that for tasks. For scheduling, use the calendar. But I like using the record viewer for deals. You can filter and sort. So I can sort by just closed or won. But let's start with that. You want to see the associated companies. And then you can say this is deals. So go ahead and publish this. So it's there. Edit it. You see there's not a lot right there right now, but we want to make, you can make these fields editable. So like this doesn't have a status. It should. Let's say it's a prospect. I should go back and set the default prospect on that, shouldn't I? So this one's in progress. That one's one. And all of that good stuff. And then I like to have, because these are related, the companies and tasks on the deal. So let's put these in a different grouping. Probably name that something different later. But again, we want this to be where you can link and unlink records, but also add records through a form, which is always helpful. And then same for this. And link and unlink. Yeah. So now we have that website redesign. Let's say, okay, well, I need to add a company for this, obviously. Let's say I'm going to be doing it for that, right? This one doesn't have a company. Okay. I mean, it makes it real easy. Notes. Honestly, I feel like notes should be description more than anything, and I feel like we should rearrange that. Definitely should be editable. Editable. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so now you can go through and you can kind of get just a broad overview of any tasks and draft proposal, finalized project report. Um, let's say, oh, this one's one. So, but like if you wanted to create a new task, you can do like, I don't know, QA follow up with clients, something like that. And yeah. So, and of course, so this is your interface. If I want to create it, so I would probably rename this deals, you know, and I'd create a new interface for, let's say, clients. Let me just do that for now. And I would probably do a record view here, but just so you can see some other stuff, I would maybe do just a list of, let's do companies. Typically, for me, I end up doing a contract with the actual company, and then, you can see the contacts associated with the company. Um, Note status. Let's see what other fields we need to add in there. We could add those in there. I don't want to add tasks because there could be a lot of tasks for an individual, so let's hide that. You can do roll-up fields, like I can make it where it'll show like number of deals. I have to create an actual separate roll-up field. Um, this, you can allow it to open it up. So here I can see, okay, let's go in here. Look, they don't have any tasks. Let's make it where this is editable here. Kind of like we did on the other screen. And we can publish that. And then just to show you, like you can, so this interface, this deals, you can also do list view here if you want to list the deals by, like that. Add your status column on there. Are you supposed to, if you want to rearrange that, like that. But again, that's contacts. I want deals because this is deals. So I messed that up. There we go. That way you can see, just at a glance. Obviously once you have a lot of data, that's when it really starts to make a difference. There you go. I'm just need that list view. Didn't save. And so yeah, this is just, again, just a real simple, if you want to do something basic, there's a lot more neat stuff you can do. I'll go into it more. I definitely really like the interfaces feature, so I'll make another video on the interfaces feature. But yeah, if you have any questions or comments, just let me know. Otherwise, take care.